brother, who you trying to kill my crew?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Trill going in once again. Get him, Trill, get him. So yeah, today Trill's gameplay is featured. He gets in the 30s. And yeah, man, we always try to run together, real tight group. Working it on this map here. Firing range. Yeah. We basically hold it down as best as possible in here. Trill likes this Vapor with Stalk and I think Silencer and maybe Stalk 2. I'm not sure. I know he likes Stalk, so he might be running Stalk 1 and Stalk 2. So Trill, if you stop by the channel, put in the chat if you are using Stalk 1, Stalk 2 on this weapon. I know for a fact he's using Silencer, and I apologize for not having the gun sounds in the theater mode. I don't know. I tried to go in, and this was one of the games, again, that didn't catch the sounds. So I had to turn it down, basically, and I'll commentate over it. Oh, no, the wheel. The wheel of electricity. Yeah, you got to watch them little specialist things. They get thrown all over the map. It ain't just guns you got to worry about these days. You got to stay on your toes, man. Keep your head on a swivel. If not, you'll get dudded up. That's for sure. So he comes back in. Firebreak happens to be his favorite. Now he's got it with the red dot now. He wants to be a little more precise with his shots. I'll tell you what, Firebreak is Trill's favorite specialist. I know he runs that most of the time. I change my specialist up depending on the map. Each map has a different way to hold down for me anyway. And so, yeah, I try to cut off lanes on some maps with No Man with the mesh mines. And then I do that with Torque on some maps too. And then if I'm running solo or I'll run Crash occasionally on certain maps. And then I like using Battery on a couple of other maps. And then maybe Firebreak I'll use on, what's that map? With the cliff and stuff that it's a remake map, real small one, and I used Firebreak on that map because Trill showed me so many good ways to catch them with that radiation thing when they're above you, and it just fries them. It's funny to use, and but I really don't use Seraph that much. I don't use Recon like I did in the beta because it feels like they've nerfed it. You only get one vision pulse the whole game. And it's usually at the end of the game. And some games, if you're not getting a lot of kills, you don't get it at all. So, you know, for as support goes, Recon's a really good one to run. But unfortunately, Crash gets his stuff a lot quicker. You get two of the major health regens of the Crash, and you definitely get a lot of those packs, salt packs that you throw down. So I like Crash better than Recon. I don't really use the Tempest that much at all either. So the Seraph and the Tempest would be the two that I really don't use. And then Ajax I might use on one map every once in a while. You know, it just all depends. But I will use Ajax from time to time. See, he opens that container. As soon as he gets a hit marker, he'll walk right towards it. See what I'm saying? He got streaks off of that. Well, not full streaks, but he started his streaks off of it. So he's got the UAV going in, and I think today he's running UAV, Hailstorm, and Sniper's Nest. Now, I'm not sure if he gets them all, or he already has the Sniper's Nest. So that's just how it goes, man. To get 30 kills, you definitely have to get full streaks. At least once, for sure. That's one thing I found out about. If you're trying to get 30 kills in a TDM, you're going to have to get full streaks at least one time. Sometimes you have to get it twice, depending on how low the score streaks are. I'll tell you, the Sniper's Nest is probably my favorite score streak in the game. It gets probably about 6 to, let's just say, 11 kills per game. So it's a booster, that's for sure. You'd normally only get a 20 kill TDM, but when you put the sniper's nest in there, coupled with maybe a Hellstorm, you could possibly push it up to 30. If you're really bold, I would say Hellstorm, sniper's nest, and maybe the assault team or whatever, the strike team, or the gunship, one of the two. So Trill ends up the game 34-6 with a 5.67 KD. That's Trill's gameplay. I'm on time, guys.
20 years and it seemed like a lifetime. I've been hanging every day from a lifeline. Why these fucking sailor dinner?